Hello and welcome back to our first match of the Spring Split Gold League. But before we get into too much more action here, it's that time again. We have a special surprise for you guys all. We are thrilled to announce our second winner of the Palentine's giveaway. Again, rewarding those who bring new faces to our community here at XPL, representing our Hutchinson location with the gamer tag of Taboo Gamer is Trayvon. So thank you, Trayvon, for joining in this Palentine's event and expanding our esports community at XP League. I've been informed that you will be taking home a large sum of $50 in V-Bucks to spend however you like on your favorite game and your favorite cosmetics. But again, that is Trayvon at our Hutchinson location with a gamer tag of TBAU Gamer, Taboo Gamer. Congratulations, Trayvon. All right, without further ado though, let's get back into our action here and see exactly what these teams can bring us in our Gold League. Walmart and Unknown in Strain here to start us off. And they're just looting up this location out towards Classy Courts. Walmart actually taking some damage from the car. It's gonna run over by one of their teammates, but one of these teams that's looking to get this game started off with a bang is Jaywand, who eliminates Nate Dogg on this other squad and is looking to continue this rampage of eliminations. Grandma Pookie and Euclidus are there to support as well. This team starting off with 3 eliminations already, giving them a good start to this match. And a good series of points as well. Another team looking to get aggressive here is Caden the Clown, Bubsy Vader, and Big Jackson. Will maybe put on their back foot here as Big Jackson is taken out. Not Max, Cosmic Ranch, and Leafy are the squad to do it, and you'll see clingers start to rain down on these teams down below. They're just trying to take more pieces. Nobody doesn't realize he can't place a wall there and just narrowly makes it back up top, but it's then dropped down again. Not Max running into some trouble there as he tries to go for a play and it doesn't work out for him. Leafy and Cosmic Ranch have decided to back off here. Maybe looking to get their teammates reboot later on. But overall, now put at a disadvantage in this match. Looking around the map here, maybe another fight going down here towards Lavish Lair, a popular location for these teams. It seems to be in silver and gold. And we have Dunsun, Squidzer, and AG Fetch who are looking to put some pressure down onto Euclidus and his squad. Shots are coming out. That gold pistol in the hands of AG Fetch. One player already being eliminated. Squidzer looking to get into the box of the others, trying to take this wall. Squidzer finds that first elimination. And that squad will be wiped. With each of these players picking up one for themselves, pulling their weight, and finding those eliminations quickly. They'll take over this Lavish Lair position, maybe looking for that vault here as well to upgrade their loot. Only a white shotgun, or gray shotgun on the body of Dunsun. Looking to eliminate this bot here. Heals coming through though, but it's not going to be enough for the bot, and they go down. So they'll pick up that token, which will help them later on in this match, especially when it comes to healing up. It's such a useful addition to your armory. And it's also used to get into some of these vaults. So they'll upgrade their loot from that and have the token as a result. I can see some more fights going down in chat though, and Some of these teams are looking to get aggressive here. We already see 2 eliminations here, but maybe the fight just ended. Gil's going to be getting res, Powerful Slice, and Z-Man Pro find a few eliminations of their own. Bring their teammates back in this match, but one player that's not looking like he's in the greatest of positions is I is trying to survive at this point. He's knocked one of the players. I'm not sure if that was by fall damage or something, but it just popped up there. Oh, but not realizing a player comes up behind him, and Flew here just flies in and finds that elimination ever so quickly. And actually looking to take some more shots onto an enemy team out here in front of them, and Mamar Chen has to be careful. Sniped now, taken down in damage, and halved in health. Shields being popped now. Mamar Chen will heal up. They have to be careful here. Flew here, still looking for that shot. Unknown. Peeking that shoulder out ever so slightly. Could lead to that damage. Has to be careful of it. And Flew. He's looking to get aggressive here. Trying to jump in. Uses that grapple to do so. Jumps directly on a player. Finds the box and finds the damage. Flew with a quick elimination. An early opening to this fight. Bryce there to back him up as well. And Flew finds yet another one. K-Strain going down Tracker along with this squad is able to finish off 3 of his own. And now 3 squads in total for this team. And 9 eliminations. With Flew with 6. He's being the spear for this team. The spearhead for this team. And opening up a lot of these fights for them, it seems. Panning back around the map here. Let's see. Leafy. Cosmic Ranch. In a difficult situation, you're trying to res their teammate. Leafy, only 19 HP remaining. Gets off the reboot just to pop that med kit. But they're going to be able to bring their teammate back in this. So not Max, who was earlier eliminated in a difficult situation, is brought back into it. And they have that shockwave to use to get back into zone. And I believe Leafy's going to look to buy some more med kits, see if he can find any. But I don't think he can afford it. Or at least there were none left. Now they're going to be forced to rotate in here. But at least they got their teammate back into this one. Another team coming out of zone here is A-Switch, 7SV, Raze, and Titles. We'll see what this team can do here. Rotating in with those vehicles. I was gonna say, I think they were missing one of their teammates. Yeah, Raze, all on his own here. Needs to be careful about getting a little bit too separated from his squad. Up towards Lavish Layer. See one player going down here at least. J-Man. Just being Gary. And Colossus. Colossus maybe a little bit separated, similar to their other teammates. J-Man and Gary pretty far off here, deciding not really to push into this any longer, at least not trying to avenge their teammate at this point. Pan our way over here to yet another squad fighting. Maybe. Crossbow is all on his own. Michael Duddy has gone down. Blink is down as well, so now we'll see what he can do here. Crossbow just trying to survive here. Trying to look for those shots. Finds the box and finds the elimination to keep his team in it. 5 eliminations for him, 2 for his teammate. And he's going to be able to get the res off in time as well. So Crossbow Fish clutching up for his team. With a nice edit and some nice shots coming through. Some teams are moving around this Lavish Lair region at the top of the map here. Might see them take some aggression here soon. That Rift Island especially going to be at the forefront of their minds as it begins to load in. Just Titles, Raze, Switch are all working their way in here. Yeah, it looks like they want to capitalize off this island, and they're going to spot maybe a few teams, or at least look for a few teams out there. They're waiting. They want that extra loot on top of the island. They want to control this high ground area. And Titles is going to be the first to make his way up here. See some more fights going down over here. We have Flu here looking to continue this aggression. Not Max being eliminated again in this match. And Flu, he's up to 7 eliminations already. The team with a total of 12. And Flu wants to continue this aggression, continue looking for these fights. And Tracker, they might lead this fight for him. Flu spitting some of that sniper ammo. And a few teams around this area. So Flu, looking to get aggressive here, jumping up, creating some high ground for himself. He spots a player up towards the top of the mountain as well. Directs his focus down below. His teammates there, trying to jump in as well. Bryce finding some damage. Flu as well, trying to jump in, finds some shots, finds those eliminations. And Flu again going huge here, adding to his tally, but he's got to be careful. Their Tracker is taken down. Bryce is trying to get this res, but they are at the edge of zone. It just going in so slowly because they have so little space to rotate in. But Flu's going to create some space between himself and these teams, hopping into a bush. Maybe give him an advantage in one of these fights. But again, regrouping and continuing on. Seems like this team doesn't stop for anyone or anything. And they look to be the favorites in this match. They'll get a llama here to refresh some of that loot, refresh some of those mats. Look around the map here again. As teams begin to rotate in, zone will begin to close here. We'll see where it pops up at and where it forces these teams to populate. One of these fights going down here is Big Huge Colt. KNH Gamer and Logan now the only 2 players remaining for the squad. Logan looks to be low himself and brought down as well. Switch and Titles are looking to do this damage, and CNH Gamer just trying to get away through Classy Courts. Maybe just find a little bit of cover for himself. He's on decent HP, but taking a 1v3 is unlikely for basically all players in this game. So difficult to isolate those fights, protect yourself from all those angles. But luckily, he's able to survive for now, so he can clutch up some more placement points for his team. But again, Bryce, Flu, and Tracker are looking to get aggressive here. And it's Tweaks and his squad on the other end. Cashy Boy and Tweaks, just a duo, trying to face off against this trio, but they have a long way to rotate. And Cashy doesn't look to have any rotations on himself. So they're just going to have to run it, sprint their way in. But our shots are raining down from just outside of the zone. Bryce is trying to find those. Just can't quite land them yet. They know this team is moving left, and they're tracing their movements. We'll see what they can do exactly in this situation. They have Pizza to work with, but no other white heals besides that. We'll see if Tweaks does on himself. Yeah, he does have medkits to work with. It's still going to be difficult for this team to work their way in. He's going to toss some medkits over. Zone ticking pretty hard now, at least for 2. And one of the meta changes that has been different this season as compared to the others. Oh. I'm not sure what happened there, but Kashi threw the medkit back to Tweaks. But either way, one of the meta changes we've seen throughout this season is the medkit. Kashi was actually taken down. I'm not sure what the communication that was there, and he's eliminated actually. They spotted him in zone. As a result, he gets shot down. Now it's Tweaks left all alone. He's also broken his shield. And Tweaks is just deciding to go back in the zone. He has 2 medkits to work with, but zone still ticking for 2 here. Gotta force him out at some point. But like we were saying, the one thing that's changed between this season and others is the ability to move while healing. These players are able to stay in zone because you don't have to wait till you're down on 20 HP to pop that medkit, and you can still move around while you are, so you can still make up ground or create some space between you and other teams while popping those heals. And that's what makes this game so fun, how teams have to adapt to these new metas and change their playstyle as a result. But it looks like A-Switch has spotted these players. That seemed like Gary, Colossus, and J-Man were just trying to wait out as much as they could, but Colossus is taken down in that moment. And now, more fights going down. Blinkmaster, Michael, and Crossbow are being put to the test here as they aggress on some of these teams. Blink circling this box, trying to get in somewhere. Eventually dropping in, dropping down. Loses sight of the player, and they're able to get away for now. There's so many players in this location. You see all the names popping up there on the map. One player going down to zone. Rays taking a lot of damage themselves. And actually taking down A-Switch, now the only player left remaining for this squad. And it's just boxed up here. A little window edit for an angle on the enemy team, but it doesn't look like they're going to be taking any more fights anytime soon. One of the teams that is looking to take some fights, though, is Michael, Crossbow, and Blinkmaster, who finds another elimination there. On to King. They're just looking at zone. They're looking for these teams that have rotated in, that have decided not to rotate early, and are taking the long way in. Ooh, shots coming out from Michael. Not landing just yet. Ooh, but shots taken. Michael tagged up by a sniper. Forced to heal here. Forced on the back foot. And these minis gonna be popped. A-Switch, not in the best of situations, just as a solo. Tracker, actually the only player left remaining for the squad team that we thought to have such a good chance of winning this match, is now put on the back foot just as a duo. Tracker trying to get this res onto Flu. We'll see if he get it off in time. Just not able to, and Tracker and Flu go down. 2 AM Kobe clutches it up for his team and keeps Elite Jackie Wacky in this. And a great series of eliminations for their squad. A great team to eliminate too. One of our top competitors, it seems, in this week. And Kobe comes up on top and finds, I think, all the eliminations in that fight. We'll pan around the map here. Some of these other teams. Michael has gone down. Blink, the only player left remaining. Just trying to hop around in this bush and trying to find those shots, but it's not going to land. And Lucid finds that elimination. and begins to pop that med kit, trying to get that health back up. 5 eliminations for himself. His teammate King Zane has gone down. We'll see if Lucid can bring his teammate back in this match. Doesn't seem likely, but he's going to get that early rotate. He's found a space for himself to work with. And that sniper could do dividends for his squad. Could lead to a opening for himself, but forcing himself to box up now. Teammates coming, or teams coming around this location. And now just refarming some of this building to get his mats back up. CHN in a stiff, or a similar situation as Lucid, just put as a solo in this match. Jack and Kobe, a duo. Switch, he's got to be careful here. He's just going to make it into zone using that med kit. That health will be popped back up, but on the edge here, it seems like we have 2 solos, or 3 solos and a duo left in this match. So 5 players remain in 4 squads. Almost all of these teams being solos, and we'll see what Hello and welcome back to our second match of our Gold League competitors here in the Spring Split. And we're going to see what Steamy, Felix, and Nated Dog can do. I saw some players diving in near them, so we'll see if I think the team was Tweaks in his squad. So we'll see if they end up getting contested a little bit here. Snooty Steps is the location here to start. Steamy popping up to join in with his teammates now. Here to pop some of those chug barrels and get their health up a little bit more before they start any of these fights. Taking a look at the map here, it seems like XPL FC 3 and 6 have taken some fights here at the start. Caden the Clown, I think, was the one to find the elimination. Looks like they're here on the edge of the map. Yeah, Big Jackson and Bubsy Vader. Yeah, sorry, Caden the Clown was the one to get to eliminated, not to find the location. Or no, maybe he was the one to find elimination. Yeah, see, he was the one to find it. A little bit of a glitch there on the UI side. I apologize for that, but nonetheless, Caden the Clown finds the elimination and gives his team a little bit of an advantage starting out on this match as they loot up the outskirts of the map. Looking over here at our previous match, winners are on the run here. King, only 44 health remaining. He's just trying to survive. His teammate Lucid was brought down. These were our match 1 winners, so how the mighty have fallen in this match. King, now the only player left remaining, has a medkit to play with, can use this launch pad to get even further away, and he will do so. So they stay alive for now, but a little bit of a scuffed start here, and shots are being fired towards his location, but nothing landing just yet. But not the greatest of starts for this team. Another team looking to take some damage here is Killer Black Belt, Cambot, and Lux. Killer Black Belt taking a lot of damage, very low on HP, but finds an elimination of their own. And is looking to pressure on the wall of this player, jumps down into his box, and they find that elimination. That is Cambot and Lux to clean up there, and they find 2 squads here. A popular location are these zip lines out here. We see so many of these fights, especially in our early game, going down at this location. So many teams wanting to land out here, wanting to capitalize on the loot that's around this location. It doesn't seem like, at least to me, it's something this worth to be fighting for, but obviously time and time again we have these teams fighting for this location, so there must be some sort of loot that I've been missing out here. Either way, Blackwell, he has to be careful here. Only 12 HP, 11 HP remaining now, and ticking down quickly. Slurp barrels to his right, but he just misses them. I don't think he realized. Oh, now he's going back for them. No, he's going for the zipline, and he's going to be knocked by the storm here. Just not aware of those heals nearby. He could have kept himself alive, but just not able to. He'll go down. His teammates surely there to res. A difficult start for his team, at least. Getting our way more towards the central portion of our match here, or map here. We have Cosmic Ranch, Leafy, and not Max. Ooh, Cosmic Ranch has taken a snipe or has been lasered by an AR of some sort, and now they're looking to get aggressive on him. He's got to be careful here. He's stuck in a box, only wood surrounding him. But maybe his teammates here to support Leafy, trying to get into this fight. Not Max trying to take this damage and take this elimination away from the enemy team, and he will. Zorex going down there. Zortex going down. Cosmic Ranch finishing him off, and Cosmic Ranch finding it onto Ice Blade as well. That's 2 eliminations for this team, and I think that's all the players for that duo. I think they were just a duo in this match. So a little bit of an upgrade for Not Max, Cosmic Ranch, and Leafy here. A good refresh of loot. They've done well to claim this location early on. One of the teams we commented so much on the previous matches, Bryce and his squad. It does seem like they're finding some luck in this match. They found a few eliminations, but Bryce, as I say that, is eliminated. We'll pan over to a fight that they're a part of and that they quickly clean up. So Bryce, Tracker, and Flu here are looking to change what they change the mistakes they did in the previous match, or mistakes they made in the previous match, and better themselves for this one. So Bryce, he was taken down there, but he's going to be able to heal up, regain that loot, regain those meds in the inventory of himself. Will be better off for having 3 players on their team. I think the critical mistake they made the previous matches were just over-aggressing a little bit too much, overextending, and having so much of that confidence from killing so many teams that it eventually led them to separate a little bit more in fights, and they weren't able to win as a result. Some more teams around this location. Black Belt, Cambot, and Lux, who have just come out of zone, have some teams around them. They have to be careful of these teams nearby. And that's Colossus, J-Man, and Gary, who are not looking the best, not looking the healthiest right now. Oh, and damage coming out. They know he's on white HP now. Colossus is making a run for it now. He's being chased down. These players realize how low he is, and he's taken down to very low HP, 26 health remaining. And eventually he's knocked out. So Black Belt will find that elimination and add to their tally. Colossus taken out of the match. J-Man high up in the air, but nowhere near his teammate. They're not going to be able to pick up that reboot card. And Gary's not very close by either. So a little bit of a separation from these teams leads to an early elimination for Colossus as we enter the mid-game portion of our match. This is the portion of the game where teams have looted up all they can, and now they're trying to work out of these locations. Looks like Kashi and Tweaks are going to pick up some of these Volt cards. Get a little bit of an upgrade for themselves here. Tweaks does have that mythical shotgun to work with. It seems like they were able to get that out of that. I believe it is Snooty Steps or Snooty Steeps location, so good find for them especially. Do we spot a player in zone? Actually, both players being eliminated by zone. Both XPL FC3 and FC6 are taken down by Storm. That's why we talk about rotating so early in these matches, making sure that you're ahead of zone so that you aren't pressured and put in situations like that where you're taken out too early in the match. But we pan our way over to Euclidus, Pookie, J1. We'll see exactly what they can do in this match. Pookie taken down. Euclidus and J1 have to be careful here. They're looking for the double res onto one of these players. Actually, Euclidus opting to hold walls instead. And they will get their teammate back in this match. So Pookie brought back up here. And it looks like Forever and Elliot are in a fight here. BBQ was taken down. Now Forever and Elliot, they're forced to rotate off here, just opting to take this car out of this location. They don't want any more of this fight. White HP is low. They have the shields to work with, but trying to get out of this location now. We'll see exactly what they have in store for us. They're able to make it out of here. They're going to be running by some other teams here, like J-Man. But now, looking maybe start for some fights here? I'm not sure if they're trying to take this fight or they're just looking to... Oh, they are looking to take the fight. Tweaks, he's brought in low, so Forever, he's not afraid to take a fight here. He wouldn't mind putting some pressure on these teams, forcing them out of this location, and then getting that reboot onto their teammate as zone begins to close in here. A sniper in hand, Pizza. One slice left for him. That'll be enough to bring his HP to full. But some fights happening over here. Tweaks, they are able to find it. On to Lucid Thug. They have to be careful now. They're being pressured by yet another team. Pizza Box to be dropped here. Slices being eaten. And they're just trying to get their health up as much as they can before taking this fight, but they're getting pressured by another duo, Elliot and Forever, who aren't afraid to take these side of the fights. I don't think they're looking for a reboot. Maybe they didn't get the card of Midas, but that's not going to stop them from pressuring these teams. Kashi, Tweaks are going to be put on the back foot here. Forced to play a little bit more defensive, and Elliot looks to be the aggressor in this fight. Wall being open, shots being taken, and Elliot, he will land, he will grab the wall and rain down some damage, but he's going to be taken down, and now it's all left on to Forever. A 1v1 situation here. Forever at least finds the elimination onto one. And he will find the second. So Forever clutches up for his teammate. Kashi and Tweaks are eliminated from the match. And Elliot's going to be brought back. So Forever clutching up for his teammate there and doing a great job to bring him back in this match. He played patiently, dropped in, and found that last shot onto the enemy player. We'll pan our way over more to the center of map again, where we have a lot of fights going on here. Tracker, Bryce, and Flu who are looking to get more aggressive here onto Cosmic. And they'll take out Leafy as well. A nice snipe there from Tracker. And Tracker looking to lead his team in eliminations this match. 4 for himself, 1 for Bryce, and Flu with 0. But it seems like this team can do it all here. Flu, you have to remember, in the previous match, he was dominating the lobby. He had the most eliminations. It seemed like he was the leader of the team, but if every teammate is able to frag out, that's just going to benefit them even more. We'll see exactly what they can do in these matches. This Tracker looks for one of these snipe shots to get them an opening in this fight. They can see another fight going down over here. Ollie finds some damage onto Pookie. Finds that elimination. Euclid also taken down. Find that elimination. They have to be careful of Tracker, though, working his way in here. Pressure going to be put down onto Ollie. Ollie almost broken in shields now, using that staff to get out of that location. To rotate out, but he's sniped! Ollie taken down by a snipe here. Flu does a great job to find that one. Tried and Bull are blading. Tried Blading Legend trying their best to take a fight here. We'll see exactly what they can do. Blading, he's going to be also taken down here. Tracker finds that elimination, and now Tried is just trying to survive. Trying to get out of this location. But he's being followed. And I don't know how much longer he's going to be in this match. How long he can survive. It seems like he's at his wit's end. And he's taken down Bryce, the one to do it. And this team racking up eliminations this match. 9 now for their team. Seems like they're not done. Seems like they want to continue this aggression forever. He finds an elimination up top, but he's got to be careful. This trio now working into him. And Forever getting all his stuff taken in this box. Crack shield, white health taken low. And Forever gonna be eliminated. And Forever gonna be no longer. As Bryce finishes him off there. We'll pan our way over to some other teams here. And I'm sure we'll be back to Flu and his squad. Black Belt, Cambot, and Lux. Over here towards the edge of zone, they found a few eliminations themselves. 7 to their team's name already. Nello continue to stack themselves full of eliminations. Just sitting on the edge of zone here. They don't want to look for a lot of pressure. They found those eliminations already. Now they're looking for that placement. They're just going to use these windows to find some shots maybe. They see these edits going out for these enemy teams as zone rotates in. Doesn't look like a lot of these teams will want to pressure each other. We'll pan over here to J-Man and Gary, who have been camping out in some of these buildings for a decent portion of the match, are now forced to rotate into zone and create maybe a spot for themselves. And I think they're going to take the zip line. Yeah, they don't realize that there's a team over at this location, and this could be bad. This could be bad for J-Man. He drops down below, but he's in the water. And now they put themselves in a difficult spot here. Gary already taken down to white HP. And surely this team is going to start looking down from above. As they hug the side of this rock, maybe just trying to crouch their way in here. But it seems like Black Belt, Lux, and Cambot are looking for these eliminations. They're looking for this team that decided to rotate out towards them, but they see zone, and they don't want to be left behind. They don't want to take this storm damage, and they're going to start rotating their way in here. So Shockwave coming out. Black Belt's going to work his way in here. 3 of those to use still. And overall, not as packed of a lobby as we'd expect. I mean, if all these teams survive towards the next zone, then it will be, but at this point, a lot of these teams spread out. And Bryce is actually taking some storm damage. He's looking for this fight outside of zone, and this is the type of overextension we've talked about, but it pays off. Notmax taken down. And a good elimination for Bryce. That's the type of thing we were talking about from the previous match. This team overextending a little bit, getting a little bit too aggressive and separated, and leading to these eliminations, leading to them eventually being eliminated from the match. For now, they're staying in it and they're dominating. Bubsy Vader, he's taken down Caden the Clown, and Big Jackson, the only 2 players remaining. Big Jackson, very low HP now. Shots coming his way, just trying to place builds and put some space between him and this enemy team, and he'll eventually grapple off the side of the mountain here and maybe try and survive. But Flu, he doesn't want him to get away, and Flu will jump down, flying in and finding that elimination. But Caden, being the only player left, isn't afraid to take a few shots at this team. Maybe able to res his teammate, actually. Yeah, they're so far pressed into his teammate that he can res his other one. So Bubsy going to be brought back in this match, and they're going to be a duo for now. So they'll survive in this match. And we'll see what Kobe, Whiskers, and Jack can do in this match. Whiskers was taken out, so now it's just Jack and Kobe again. See exactly what this team could do. They were the killers of the top elimination team in the previous, and we'll see if they can repeat that same sort of victory in this one. Bubsy's taken down, and it looks like Caden might be quick to follow here, as Flu is trying to end off this match with a bang. It seems like for now they'll get away with it. Seems like Ray's titles and Switch are going to be tested here. Switch got a top 3 placement in the previous match, and it seems like they're going for gold again. But Titles, he's cracked his shield. Switch is brought down. Titles now very low. Ray's really the only player still with high HP left in this match, and just crouching his way around, just trying to maybe survive in the chaos. And he's going to be found out, wall taken, and Ray's dropped. So Bryce, Tracker, and Flu with 17 eliminations, for their squad, are looking to end off this match, are looking to crown themselves the victors and start our second match with a bang. They've corrected the mistakes they've made in the previous. They've stayed together. They've fought together here. In any fights that they haven't, they've been confident about taking. But it looks like Bryce is getting aggressive here. He's got to be careful. There's a duo in this box, and he's just a solo at this point. He has to be wary of these teams around him. Bryce, though, he's feeling confident. Those 7 eliminations are fueling his fire to fight these teams. And you'll see these teams starting to rotate up, but he's going to join in the fight. Even more Lux going up in the air. Now they're taking some shots at him. Bryce trying to work into this, trying to find those shots, and shots will be found, but they're just narrowly escaping this. Oh, but out. Oh, actually, never mind. I thought out of the air, Bryce sniped him, but I think that was just a laser from the AR of Tracker. But nonetheless, this team has continued to dominate. But Bryce, like we said happened the last time, they get a little separated here. They play a little bit overconfident, and they make mistakes.